So today I'm going to be sharing with you a little mini haul. So someone commented on one of my videos that Dollar Tree has crochet hooks. I have not been in a Dollar Tree in a very long time. Honestly, I don't remember the last time I was in a Dollar Tree. So I decided to go and check it out for myself. I tried looking online, but their website's kind of weird with ordering. It's like you have to order things in bulk and stuff like that. It was very confusing, so I just decided to go up to my local Dollar Tree and see what they had to offer. And let me tell you, I was pleasantly surprised, and it kind of makes me laugh because there's actually this meme, or maybe it's a reel on Instagram, but this lady basically says, like, isn't it awesome when you can go to the store and you don't even have to look at price tags, you can just buy whatever. And then she shows she's at Dollar Tree, and I kind of felt like that yesterday because I was just like, oh my goodness. I mean, they have a lot of stuff at Dollar Tree and literally it's $1, so it's hard to say no and to have some self-control. But I actually spent less than $20, and I got my mom a couple things, and then I actually got quite a bit. So let me show you what I got. So at my Dollar Tree, I don't know if all Dollar Trees are the same or if each one has different types of stuff in it. So this is what I found at my Dollar Tree. And they did not have any crochet hooks, which is, I guess, okay. I can't really complain too much because crochet is still not everywhere like knitting is, but they did have two different types of knitting needles. So they had plastic knitting needles, and these are very long, and I got the 5mm, which I'm not sure what size that is off the top of my head. And I am not a huge fan of plastic knitting needles at all, but I still wanted to give them a go so then I could give an honest review on them. And this is by Crafters Square. So that's the brand. I'm not really sure if that's an actual brand or Dollar Tree's brand. And then they had the aluminum ones, which is metal knitting needles. Whoopsies. And these are 4.5mm. And this is the only size they had in the actual metal ones. They had a couple different sizes in the plastic one. So these feel really nice. The metal ones do. They are a little long. I'm not a huge fan of straight needles. They're okay. But when they're really long, I don't know how well I'm going to do on these. But I wanted to try them and give them a go because literally they're $1. I mean, you can't be that upset if they work. Like, then it's a happy moment if they work. So I'm kind of curious to try these. I will be trying them soon. And it'll be interesting because, like I said, I'm not a huge fan of plastic knitting needles, and I normally don't use straight needles. But I do want to try them and see how well they work. And then the shocker for me was they had yarn at Dollar Tree. But who would have thought? I did not think, but I had to try it. And the funny thing about it is I have no room for yarn right now, so I did not buy every color. I could have, but I didn't because I have no room to store yarn right now. I am literally I'm literally bursting at the seams right now because I just have no room anymore. I'm gonna start storing it in my car. I think is gonna be like the next spot I'm gonna have to start storing my yarn in, but that's okay. So they had its Premier yarn, which is a name brand yarn, and it kind of surprised me, but it's called Just Yarn Worsted. And you get 131 yards, and it's 100% acrylic yarn. It doesn't feel bad. It's not the softest yarn I've ever felt in my life, but it really doesn't feel that rough either. So they do have kind of some generic colors. Their color scheme's needs a little help. But, I mean, I really can't complain. It's $1. I did get this color right here, which is a really pretty kind of fall teal color. And it's in the shade Spring Green. And this is the only fall color they had. They had a bright orange, a bright yellow, a white color, an aqua color, and then kind of your traditional blue color. And I took a picture of the the little container. It was on the top shelf. I had to actually get it down. Thankfully, the shelves were not that tall because I'm not tall at all. I'm only 5'3", so normally I can't get things off of the top shelf, but I was able to. And so, and actually thinking in like this scheme of things, if you think about it, so Lion Brand has a yarn. I've talked about it before, I think in one of my videos of yarns I like. It's called Basic Stitch. And it's a really nice yarn. I do like it. It's worsted weight. It's very soft. They come in 2 different versions. There's an anti-pilling version, so it means that your yarn will not pill up and start to shed, and then their normal version. Some of them are kind of hit and miss for me. Some of them are very silky yarn, very soft, and other ones just feel like normal yarn. You get 180 yards in one of those skeins, and it's about $5 to $6. So if you think about this one, this is 131 yards and it's $1. So you kind of have to like decide on, so I'm going to be probably not super hardcore on this yarn because it's only $1, but I did want to get some skeins so I could actually try making something with this and then telling you guys, did it hold up well? Does it wash well? Is it pilling really bad? Like, why is this yarn only $1 type thing? So I got 4 of them because apparently I can't just buy like 1 or 2 of an item. I have to buy 4. So I bought 4 of them. I think this will be enough to make something decent size. I was kind of struggling trying to figure out what I wanted to make because immediately my mind goes like, what garment could I make? I was like, Morgan, chill, you already have a ton of projects to work on. Don't get carried away. So this should make something decent size. And then they had another yarn. And this yarn is this is also by Premier, and it's Just Cotton. I love their names, honestly. Just Yarn, Just Cotton. It's just generic. It really makes me smile. And this is in the shade Turquoise, which to me, it's more of an aqua blue color. And it is 85% cotton and 15% polyester, which is, this actually feels a little bit, it says it's a size 4, but to me it feels kind of thinner than a size 4. It almost looks more like a size 3 yarn. And this one has 104 yards. So this one definitely has not as much in it. I only got 2 skeins, and this was the only color they had in the Just Cotton line. So I'm not sure exactly what I'm going to make out of this yet, but because I only have 200 yards, but I'm hoping to find something so then I can share it with you guys and tell you how well it holds up. So I'm pretty excited about it. Like I said, I did not know that Dollar Tree sold yarn. I saw a little bit of yarn online, but I wasn't expecting actually to find it in store because it kind of looked like it was more of an online thing. So I was actually kind of pleasantly surprised. So I'm hoping to make something really cool out of this yarn. And then some kind of not yarn really related items. Oh, I got 3 of the cottons. Oh, so I actually got 3. I totally forgot I got 3. I got 3 cottons. So so long story short, a couple months ago, I was noticing that a lot of people were using the key rings. It was kind of like this type of ring to put your keys on, and then you had another ring on it, and then you had, of course, like your key rings off of that main ring. Ooh, I just hit myself in the face. So I noticed that these were really trendy, and I really liked the idea of crocheting them and making them kind of my own type thing. So I made a bunch of these up, and then I bought some macrame rings to make the main ring that you could have all your key rings off of. Oh my goodness, I've never done macrame before. But those rings are so hard to open and shut. I tried getting them with pliers, could not do it. At least I could get it open, but I could not get it shut at all. My dad tried, super difficult. He could not get them shut all the way. And I was just thinking, there has to be a ring out there that actually just opens and then you close it. I could not find them. I tried searching everywhere, and I was just getting really annoyed, and I just gave up on my dream of making rings. So I had 7 of these made up just sitting in a drawer. I found them at Dollar Tree. I'm like, man, I need to start going to Dollar Tree first because I feel like they have it going on. So basically, Oh my gosh, I got 2 different sizes. Of course I did. This is what happens when I don't read. So I guess I got 2 different sizes. So this is the 1¼ inch rings, and these are 1½ inch. These are a little too big. I needed this size. And these pop open, and they're called book rings. I no idea. At least now I know what they're called. So I'm hoping to actually like make a few of these, and I want one for myself because that's why I initially started making them, was one for me, and then I was thinking about selling them. But yeah, so I found these. I'm really excited because now I can actually finish them and either give them away, sell them, whatever I decide to do. But now I'm kind of sad that I bought 1½ inch, so we'll see, but I was really happy about this, pleasantly surprised. And okay, so fun fact about me. I am obsessed with notebooks, like basically stationery, notebooks, pens, paper. Just I've been like this since I was a child. I cannot go to the back to school supply section at any store because I will buy supplies like I'm going to school and I'm not. Like I'm out of school, but I still like act like I'm going to school. So, of course, I went down the pen and paper aisle and I found just 2 things, but I had to share them with you guys because I thought they were adorable. The first thing I got was this journal. I love pandas. Pandas are my favorite animal. I love them so much. And this was just the cutest thing because literally it's pandas on parachutes and they're just so happy. And it was just so cute. And I love the color scheme of like pink, purple, and blue and just happy pandas. It made me smile when I saw it and I just knew I had to get it. But it's just the little things that make you happy. I just had to. And then I also saw these pins and they're scented and I thought that's really cool. And so this one's strawberry, grape, and blueberry. I don't smell anything out of the blueberry one. The strongest one is definitely the grape one. And I guess the strawberry one is too. But last night I was actually at a Bible study and I decided to use my new strawberry pen. And it skipped really, really bad. I was kind of sad. I mean, I guess I can't expect much for $1. But it skipped pretty bad. I actually had to use my pencil instead. But I'll still use them for funsies because why not? They make me happy and they smell really good. So the last thing I found, and I was shocked to find this at Dollar Tree. I did not know Dollar Tree sold books. And this is called the Heartfelt Knits book. So I don't know if you guys know about this. I just know because my mom used to do it. But if you knit something in wool, or crochet something in wool, you can felt it. You just throw it in the washer, I think with hot water, and it will shrink and become more of a felted material. And I think you can do it, if it doesn't turn out correctly the first time, you can do it another time and it's supposed to work. But you have to use wool. And I saw this, and that is basically what the whole book is about, is knitting something in wool and then felting it. And there's actually a lot of cute stuff in here. It does need to be a little bit updated because you can tell this book was made a little bit ago. But honestly, some of the stuff's pretty cute and I do like it, and it's kind of something different. A lot of people don't do felting anymore like they used to. I can always tweak the patterns. Felting's pretty forgiving for the most part. You have to be careful because since it does shrink, you don't want to make it too big. I mean, you don't want to make it too small and it shrinks so much that you can't wear it. But other than that, like if you mess up on a stitch and you felt it, you cannot tell because it makes such a material, a felted material, you can't even see your stitches. So I definitely think that's kind of cool about felting. So who knows, I may try to bring felting back and make it a little bit more modern and a little bit more fun. Who knows? But this definitely is a little bit of an inspiration for me right now. But yes, so that is my Dollar Tree haul. Like I said, I had no clue that Dollar Tree actually sold yarn or really any of this. So I might have to go back in a couple months and see if they update anything and get anything new in, and I might be doing another one with you guys. But let me know down in the comments below, did you guys know that Dollar Tree does crochet items and yarn, all of that? And if so, have you guys gotten anything awesome at your Dollar Tree, or are you going to be heading to your Dollar Tree soon to go see if you can find some yarn and crochet or knitting needles? So let me know down in the comments below. Anywho, I hope you guys have an amazing day, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!